is this? Oh, God. I'm so tired, but I just can't seem to get no sleep, because there's something nasty in between my sheets. What the hell did she do to me this time? Oh, what the hell did she do to me this time? Oh, Amber, should I call you Amber? Ways of pain. Drive around with no pants on, what a shame. Stealing people's toilet paper, that's lame. When you can use the verdict from the UK. Oh, my Amber, ways of pain. You tried to ruin Johnny's name. Now he's gonna go to court with you, and you can never tell the truth. You'll get locked up in those chains. I hope you get locked up in those chains. Enjoy being locked up in those chains. Oh, my Amber, waves of pain.
G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, hang on a second. Welcome back. No, I can't say welcome back because yes, I got stung again by YouTube. And this time, so last time the channel was actually just demonetized. So kind of basically shut down. But this time it was nuclear, terminated, destroyed. So starting from scratch again, but hey, we're here, gonna start again. And I can't say welcome back to the channel. I can say welcome to the channel. It's technically a whole new channel, but I see some lovely people here already. Thank you for coming along and showing some support and just hanging out with me today, because I thought, well, it's a new channel really, so I got to show people that I'm actually here. It's me. I'm the one sitting behind the keyboard. So hi Kim, thanks for coming. Thanks so much. And thanks Johanna, I hope I said that right. Thanks for coming. Yes, Kim, I am smiling because, well, why not? I've got lots of reasons to smile. Life is good, and I'm still here, and I still have the ability to do YouTube, so I'm going to do it. And I think the other thing is, I thought about when because it was really frustrating. Like, as you can imagine, all that work gone into the channel before, and when it got terminated, I sat there and I thought, all that work is gone. Should I just give up? Should I just stop now and not bother? And then I thought, well, you know what? The truth still has to be put out there. The mainstream media is still not going to do it. And so it's really important to still have the truth be out there. Now, I have seen a lot of people say, because, for those of you who may be joining this channel, because it's a new channel. So to everybody who's joining this channel for the first time, but for anyone who doesn't know sort of why I do YouTube and why I do videos and things like that, the main reason really is the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation. And obviously we know that Johnny Depp was falsely accused by Amber Heard. And not only that, he was a victim of domestic violence. He was a male victim of domestic violence. And so for me, one of the main reasons that I do this is to try and get more of that truth out there and to make more people aware that men can be victims too, because there really isn't a lot of support out there. And so, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that shortly. I'm going to give an update on Sparrow's Dawn, which is the charity that I, along with a couple of other people, have started here for male victims. And so I see a lot of people out there, or at least a few, saying stuff like, oh, hey, Linda, good to see you. Feel free to jump on, Linda, if you want as well. Totally up to you. But I see a lot of people out there saying things like, oh, it's all over with Johnny. It's all over with the court cases. Just let him move on. Let him live his life and all that kind of stuff. And I totally agree. Johnny should be living his life. And from what I can see, He is, and he's doing a great job. You know, he's doing concerts, he's making more movies, he's doing some great stuff, as he does. But to say stop talking about it is to stop talking about the issue that's faced by thousands, hundreds of thousands of men every single day. And part of the huge exposure that Johnny gave to all of these victims, now female victims too, but particularly male victims, is so important that I won't stop talking about it. And the fact that this happened to Johnny Depp gives the topic that exposure, and therefore helps hundreds of thousands of men, and potentially even saves hundreds of thousands of men. So I understand what people are saying when they say let Johnny move on and all of this sort of stuff, and I couldn't agree more. I wish Johnny all the best. He's been through enough. You know, I hope he goes and does 25,000 more films, and just keeps enjoying his music and all of that stuff. But to say stop talking about the topic, I can't do that. I cannot, because it's too important a topic. I see too many people, too many guys going through similar things to what Johnny went through, and it's horrific. They need some more support. So I will not stop talking about it. Thanks, Kim. Yes, I appreciate everyone's support so much. I really do. I mean, I know that this, I've been with this topic of this channel for a long time, but starting again, well, I'm just trying to build up the subscribers again, build up, support, all that kind of stuff again. So really appreciate everyone who's coming back and, supporting me again and the channel. So thank you. And if you feel so inclined, please do share it out and let people know that I'm back here, and to hit the old subscribe button or watch a couple of videos, even just let them play in the background, just to help it out. Yes, everybody remembers Linda, I hope. Legal Linda. We love Linda, and Linda gave us all the legal insight during the Depp v. Heard trial, especially in Virginia. So hope you're having a lovely day, Linda. Yeah, Hannah, so glad you made a new channel. Clearly, a threat to these people, take it as a compliment. Yeah, good idea. Thank you. And maybe I will. Glass half full attitude. I will take it as a compliment. Yeah. Are you going to watch today? Okay. You got things on the stove. Fair enough. Don't burn the house down. Okay. Don't burn the house down. It's not a good way to go into the weekend. Yes, we did. That's right, Kim. We all sat and watched the trial together, and it was a great crew. Dan, come geek some, Dr. Soup, of course, lovely Les. Yeah, such a great crew to sit down and watch the trial with. And yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna keep posting. You'll see me post my old videos because I've just got to put them up there. I think it's worth having the truth out there. And there was a lot of work that went into those videos, so I'm going to keep putting them up. I'm going to keep posting them. And look, you never know. There's still people out there who haven't seen what the trial was all about, and still are unaware of the topic overall. So I'm going to keep sharing those out and sharing them with everybody. So I just wanted to, on that topic. So I'm going to talk about Sparrow's Dawn in a second, which is the charity that we've set up here for male victims. But first of all, I wanted to touch on, so I just talked about how important it is that as far as Johnny Depp goes, and talking about what happened to him, how important that is. And one of the reasons, or something I'm going to sort of lead into with that, is that they've gone to prison in the UK for false allegations. So I'm going to touch on that really briefly in a moment. And then I'll talk about Sparrow's Dawn a little bit as well. So actually, then I've got a short video to play. I got it all happening today. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for a stream that really doesn't have a topic. It's a chilling out kangaroo. That's basically all it is today. But I do want to give some idea about what I want to do with the channel moving forward. So let me share this one. Hopefully I can share this properly. Hopefully I still remember how to do all this stuff. What do we got here? Okay, here we go. Share this. Right. So, uh, a Barrow woman was jailed for making false allegations. Very important. So, a woman has been jailed for perverting the course of justice after maliciously making false allegations of sexual abuse, violence, and rape against men over a period of many years. Eleanor Williams, 22, of Barrow in Furness, was found guilty by a jury of eight counts of perverting the course of justice at Preston Court on the 3rd of January this year, so 2024. 2023, my bad. She admitted another offence of perverting the course of justice at an earlier hearing. Full details of the case in the press release. Now, I may go to that. I may not. Williams was today sentenced to 8.5 years in prison following a two-day hearing at the Preston Court. Now, this is really, really important. Hey, Flame Red, what's up? Good to see you. This is really, really important. An 8.5 year sentence, because a big problem with the false allegations that are so prevalent these days is that there's no consequence, or there's no disincentive for especially these women who come forward and say, oh yeah, he did this, oh he did that, and everyone's just supposed to believe them. Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't investigate allegations and we shouldn't take them seriously, but the false allegations must have severe repercussions and consequences. So 8.5 years, is that enough? I don't know, but at least it's something. And so that's really important here, that there's a consequence. And this is one of the reasons why I still want to keep talking about what happened to Johnny and keep talking about false allegations and male victims of abuse overall. Okay, so it goes on to say, Wendy Lloyd, senior Crown prosecutor and CPS Northwest Rape and Serious Sexual Offence Unit, said, this is an extremely rare case. Well, it's probably rare that it's come to light, but not rare actually in reality. I have certainly seen nothing like it in my 20 years of prosecuting. Each of Eleanor Williams' accusations were thoroughly investigated until it became clear they were completely untrue and made with malevolent intent. These men were falsely accused of the most serious sexual abuse and exploitation, and in the face of overwhelming evidence, it was right for us to bring prosecution. I'd like to reassure victims of rape and serious sexual assault that we take the allegations of sexual offending extremely seriously, and there's a high bar to be met for us to prosecute a case of perverting the course of justice. Prosecution will only be brought in circumstances where there is clear evidence that the allegations are provably false, maliciously made, and that in the public interest to do so, considering factors like mental health and vulnerability as part of that decision-making. I hope now Williams has been brought to justice for her actions. The men she falsely accused can begin to move on with their lives. Now, that's another key part. The men can move on with their lives. Sadly, no, they can't. It's very difficult, because even if someone is proven to be making false allegations, the media generally have made the allegations stick. The man finds it hard to get a job and all of those things. And so once the allegation's made, it's really, really difficult. So for the genuine, real victims of any kind of abuse, 100%, we need those people to be coming forward, because everyone deserves support. Male, female, doesn't matter. Everyone needs support. But what we need to stop, and what we need to put in place consequences for, is exactly this: false allegations. Because not only does it detract from the real victims, and it doesn't help real victims, what it does is it perpetuates the cycle with, in this case, men who are falsely accused and their lives are entirely ruined, even if the allegations are proven to be false. So that was that one that I wanted to share. Now, I also wanted to just retouch on some of the reasons why, and a look at society's view, which is still, this is an old video I'm going to share, but the society's views are still largely the same, and they will remain the same unless people like me and people like many others continue to go out there and talk about this topic. So before I do that, Kim Morris says that Jean du Barry opens in Japan today. Seen it twice. Fabulous film. Awesome. That's great. And yeah, from all reports, Johnny has done another fantastic job with Jean du Barry. I just like saying that. Yes, you haven't noticed. Argent de Paris. Um, Kim also says it's frustrating to know that people prefer to remain ignorant. Yep, with their heads in the sand. Very frustrating. Linda says, I've seen Robbie Kaplan on the E. Jean Carroll trial. Glad she saw the light and left ambi pants behind. Yeah, a lot of people left ambi pants behind, didn't they? Even the pants at times. Yes, great to see you, Flame Red, as well. Awesome. Good to see you. All right, so I'm just going to share another little video here this is a video that I actually did for the channel probably 2 years ago now, to be honest, but it's really relevant, I think, for anyone who's certainly, meeting me for the first time or seeing what I kind of am about for the first time. This is sort of it, this is kind of the motivation generally behind most of what the channel's about. So anyway, I'm going to share this in a moment. Just let me know if the audio doesn't work once I share this. Ooh, let's see what we got here. Let's make it full screen, shall we? And who's this guy? Who the hell is this guy? Anyway, we'll listen to this ugly bug for a minute. But this is why this is a video that kind of explains a lot about what I want to do. Anyway, here we go. Hi, my name's Stevie J, and today I want to talk to you about an issue that is going on very much in silence at the moment. Around the world, there are many, many men who are victims of intimate partner violence, also known as domestic violence. And while there is much, much, much support for female victims of domestic violence, as there should be, there is very, very little in the way of support for male victims.
Turned around and punched me in the head in front of a young bloke. She came in and was just verbally assaulting me. I ended up in a fetal position, sucking my thumb. I was ostracised from family and friends. I was constantly told that even my own family didn't want anything to do with me because I was mentally ill. I just turned around and I looked to see if there was a truck coming down the road because I would have just jumped in front of that truck. A lot of shame. Rang up the Department of Community Services. And I was told by a woman on the end of the phone, sorry, I don't believe you because only men abuse women. My ex spat at me. She threatened me with knives. She bit me. She punched me. She withheld money. She verbally abused me. And you're telling me I need to do an anger management course. It's hard to admit that you're in an abusive situation to begin with because society says that females don't abuse men. I become homeless because of abuse. I had nowhere to go. When I ring up the government services, no, we don't believe you.
So when we talk about Australia, we're looking at around about 750,000 people. That's 750,000 men every year who are victims of intimate partner violence. And currently there are just 3 domestic violence shelters in Australia. Now, I'm looking to change that. I really want to make sure that we've got some places to go for male victims so that they can go and transition and get out of whatever environment they're in that is dangerous, that is causing them harm or their family harm. So please help me on this journey. I'm trying to raise enough money to get this kickstarted to be able to go through all the legal processes and be able to create the first shelter in Victoria for male victims of domestic violence. So please think about those 750,000 plus men who are, of course, human beings, just like everybody else, and need help just like everybody else. So please, if you can, make a donation. Otherwise, please share this out and let's see if we can get some help and support for all of these men. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that again. Like it was I found that old video of mine and I think it's a good summary of what I'm really trying to do. And just listening to, there's so many more men just like that guy who are going through stuff like that. And you heard what he said. He wasn't believed. He ended up homeless because there was nowhere to go for men. And it's really, really sad. And so what I want to do is I want to share Sparrow's Dawn, the website, because in that video, I said it was a couple of years ago, we were aiming to raise enough money to go through all the legal processes to start the charity. And we've done that. We've gone through all those legal processes. And we now have an officially registered charity with the Australian Charities Commission, with ASIC, with everything. And so with all the government authorities, and we're in the stage now of applying for grants and applying for funding, looking for sponsorship, looking to link up and have partnerships with companies who are, supportive of the cause of supporting men. So the website is called sparrowsdawn.org. I'm going to bring it up here in a second. Let me just share my screen again. Actually, I'll just remove that one. Please bear with me. It won't be long. Sharing is caring, of course. There we go. Okay, so you can see there when you look it up, it actually comes up number 1 as sparrowsdawn.org. And I mean, for those who don't know, Sparrow's Dawn obviously has a link back to Johnny Depp, because for me, Johnny Depp was the person who alerted me to the issue of male victims of domestic violence. And it's such an important issue that I thought, you know what, we need to do more in this space. And so I think it's kind of nice to have a tie back to Johnny in that kind of way to say, hey, it was Johnny who first started this journey for us. So this is the website. It's sparrowsdawn.org. There you can, if anyone wants to or is able to, go donate $1, help us out there. At the moment, like I said, we're just trying to raise funds because the end goal is to build a shelter, and we will do it. We will absolutely do it. But there's some steps along the way. The first one being officially registered and commissioned by the government. That's done. So that was a huge task, but that is done. And then the next step is raising money to be able to go and I guess, it seems like a monumental task, and it is, but we're willing to do it. We've got a very clear plan that we want to do, and we are going to approach certain organizations and our local government and federal governments to get grants for this, because at the moment there's $1.1 billion for female domestic violence victims, which is fantastic. There should be, a good amount of money for female victims and everybody, but there's no dollars, $0 allocated in the budget for male victims, and so we really need to change that. And this website, look, it's the start of that. I really would just encourage anybody to share it as well. Please share it out. I know it's Australian based, but really getting it out there is what is important. We just recently got approached by a representative from Google who's going to look at providing us with free ads. So that will help promote the website as well. So things are happening. We're really looking to move it forward in 2024. And I'm hoping, certainly for me, I'm hoping by the end of 2025, so next year, we will be getting close to having a physical shelter for men to go to, because, like you saw that guy say, there is men out there who are going through exactly that and just either are stigmatized or have nowhere and no place to go for any kind of help. So this is just still the website here. So as it says there, it'll be the first male domestic violence shelter in Victoria, which is the state where I live. I think, there's some resources here from Anne Silvers. Many people would know Anne Silvers, fantastic therapist who wrote the book Abuse of Men by Women. So there is some resources there for men to go and, read through and look at now. I think, just any contributions will be fantastic. We've got some links there to other support for men. Obviously, 1 in 3, that's where the video came from that I just played before. Mothers of Sons is another really good website I encourage everyone to check out, because that's mothers of sons who've been either falsely accused or abused themselves. So some really sad stories there, but really, really important ones as well, I think. So, yeah, some good stuff to check out there. I think I think I've got my ugly mug in here on the on the about page, but I'll just see. Yeah, okay, it's coming up here. So yeah, and this is really what is Sparrows Dawn about? A charity for men who are suffering from intimate partner violence. That's really what it's about. And here's some steps of what we're going to do. So yeah, connection to online, connection to counseling services online, and ultimately, the long-term offerings are the domestic violence shelter, group counseling sessions. I've got visions of doing, getting men together, but not even just men down the line. I want to get all victims together because there's a shared element between all victims, right? And so it's not about for me dividing men and women. It's not about segregating. It's not about that at all. It's about we continue the great support for women that exists today, and we bring the support for men up to that level as well. And so yeah, I think it's really important. And I kind of joked about having my ugly mug up there, but it's something that I am proud of. It was a lot of work to get through to this stage of having it recognized by the ACNC. And so yeah, I mean, it's the beginning stages still, but I'm really, really keen, and we all are. So Les is a part of it as well. Hi, babe. I see you. Les is a huge part of this as well, along with one of my friends. So it's important really for us to all make this progress and share it out. Look, if you can't donate, totally understand that, but sharing it out is a huge bonus, and getting more people to see it. There's going to be some probably changes to the website, and I think it'll just be getting the word out there, really, to be honest. So yeah. I know I'm waffling on a little bit about this, but it's really something I'm super passionate about. It was started because, in the beginning, I had no idea about male victims at all. Then all of this stuff with Johnny Depp came up, and, again, back to what people were saying before about, I was saying before about people who say, oh, let Johnny move on and stop talking about Johnny. I can't stop talking about Johnny because he was the inspiration for this, essentially, because without him having the courage to come forward and admit that he was a victim, then I would not be doing this. Les and I would not be doing this. We wouldn't be having a website. And so, yeah, we wouldn't be starting this journey towards having a physical, real place for men to go. So to those people, I say politely, no, I will not be stopping. I will continue to talk about it, and I will continue to use Johnny Depp as an example, because he's the most high-profile example of a male victim. So I will continue to talk about it, and of course, Sparrow's Dawn makes sense. Anyway, if you can share it out, please share it out. If you can, donate even $1, that would be amazing. And yeah, I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you who've already maybe donated or shared the website out. So yeah, thank you very much. I see. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just wanted to really today as well say hi to everyone. I wanted to say hi. I wanted to just let everyone know that I'm back. I've got this new channel, which will no doubt take some time to build up. So yeah, again, if you're happy to hit the subscribe button, if you're happy to share it out as well, the channel, then please do. But there's going to be more videos coming. I am going to be covering more court trials as well. So I'm going to be covering as many as I can find that are either just interesting, I guess, because we will be going back to the Ashley Walters. No, not Ashley Walters. Oh my God, Ashley MacArthur trial, where she was an ex-CSI and was accused of killing somebody. So, yeah, it's going to be more of that. But first of all, I'm going to get all my videos back up and posted. Oh, Flame Red, you're in New South Wales. Yeah, please. Oh, you've got a friend who's an advocate. Yes, please. That would be great. Any networking and any connections would be fantastic. Well, Les actually had a great idea the other day. So we're going to contact, we're going to seek out and contact a lawyer who supports male, not necessarily just male victims, but men in court, maybe false accusations, maybe just custody and things like that. But we're going to reach out to a lawyer to maybe do a monthly or a weekly blog for us on the website to be able to provide some of that insight from a legal sense. So that'd be great. Okay, sorry, Flame Red, you said you're in Ireland, she's in New South Wales. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. Linda, have you spoken to Victoria? Yes, I have messaged Victoria in the background, Linda. I have messaged Victoria to pass on condolences about Shane. Absolutely. So sad. So sad. And I think now is probably the time where she needs, more support, because initially when people generally pass away, there's a lot of support there because everyone's coming out in force. But as time goes on a little bit, life goes on, people go back to their lives, and then it sort of leaves a bit of an emptiness there. So yes, the answer is I did pass on condolences to Victoria in the background, but I think I'll probably just, as I have been over the years, I mean, I've just been touching base with her over the years, so I'll probably just continue that and just keep seeing how she's doing in the background. But great question. All right. Well, thanks, Linda. I appreciate that. It's something I just don't even think of. But what I might do, what does everyone think about if I was to do like a little short video, like under 2 minutes, a short video tour of the website and post it on Twitter? What do you reckon? Would that be helpful? I don't know. I kind of Les will tell you, I kind of get shy about these things. But if you think that's a good idea, I didn't even think of a tour being a good idea. But if that's a good idea, maybe that's something I could put together real quick and post on Twitter to kind of help get the word out there as well. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. I might do that today. Or maybe tomorrow. Okay. All right. That's a good idea. Thanks, Linda. I'm going to say that was your idea. Yeah. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Les. Yeah. Okay. I'll put that out maybe this weekend. I may be able to get it done today. We'll see. It's not going to take long to do. So I just didn't even think that that doing a tour of the website would be good. Anyway, these things all happen for a reason. So thank you, Linda. Really appreciate that. It does sound like it's tomorrow, Joe. There's a bit on today, and we're going to go and celebrate my friend's 50th tonight. What? Can't wait for that. That'll be really good. Share on Twitter, Facebook. Oh, cool. I think we're all somewhat, Kim. I think we're all somewhat techno challenged. I mean, excuse me. I have been doing this YouTube stuff for what, 3 years, 4 years. Still technically challenged. Can't get any better. I'm sorry. This is all I've got. Make it longer than 2 minutes. Give some background, just like you did for us. Well, you know what, Linda, I might make it longer than 2 minutes for. I might even just do a short video for YouTube as well. The reason I say 2 minutes is that Twitter has a 2-minute limit. So, or I think it's 2 minutes and 20 seconds. But if I keep it to 2 minutes 20 for Twitter, and then maybe I can make it a little longer for YouTube. Maybe I'll do one for YouTube as well. And Instaface. I think Instaface allows you to do it a bit longer. So yeah. But good idea. Good idea. Thank you, Linda. All right. Well, I might call it a day on this stream. Thanks everyone so much for turning up. I know it's a new channel again, and it's like doing all this again. But I really appreciate everyone coming. I really, I can't tell you how much I appreciate the support and the kind words about Sparrow's Dawn. I'm just super passionate about it, and I really want to see it succeed. And we will make it succeed over the next couple of years to that point where we've got a physical shelter, a physical place for men to go. And so, yeah, I hope everyone's having a really good day, night, afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you, smiling as well as always. And I'm going to leave you once again with that awesome song that we had at the intro from Gary, your boy Gary, who wrote Amber Waves of Pain. And yeah, it's still a great song. It still rings true today. So yeah, I just want to wish everyone an amazing day. I will see you all next time. Thanks so much for coming. And yeah, much love to you all.
1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell is this? Oh, God. I'm so tired, but I just can't seem to get no sleep, because there's something nasty in between my sheets. What the hell did she do to me this time? Oh, what the hell did she do to me this time? Oh, Amber, should I call you Amber Waves of Pain? Drive around with no pants on, what a shame. Stealing people's toilet paper, that's lame, when you can use the verdict from the UK. Oh, my Amber Waves of Pain, you tried to ruin Johnny's name. Now he's gonna go to court with you, and you can never tell the truth. You'll get locked up in those chains. I hope you get locked up in those chains. Enjoy being locked up in those chains. Oh, my